On February 4th, 2025, President Trump signed an executive order. This order was sweeping. It demanded a comprehensive review. Every multilateral organization and treaty involving the US faced scrutiny. The deadline was tight, 180 days. The goal was clear: potential withdrawal from these agreements. Trump's vision was stark. He sought to dismantle the established world order. He wanted America to stand alone. Immediate actions followed. The US withdrew from the UN Human Rights Council. UNESCO membership faced reconsideration. Funding for the UN Palestinian Refugee Agency ceased. These moves sent shockwaves through the international community. Allies expressed concern. Adversaries watched with interest. The global landscape shifted. Trump's actions signaled a dramatic shift. He rejected multilateralism. He embraced a unilateral approach. This new direction alarmed many. They feared instability. They worried about the future. The world held its breath. Domestically, Trump's actions ignited debate. Supporters praised his decisiveness. They applauded his commitment to American sovereignty. Critics condemned his isolationism. They feared the consequences of his actions. America stood at a crossroads. The path forward was uncertain. Section 2, the Musk Mandate, Reshaping the Federal Landscape. Elon Musk, the enigmatic entrepreneur, emerged as a key figure. Trump, through an executive order, granted Musk unprecedented authority. Federal agencies were directed to cooperate. Their task? Job cuts and hiring limitations. Musk, unelected and unaccountable, wielded immense power.
Musk established DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency. Its purpose to streamline the federal government. Its methods opaque and often brutal. Thousands of federal employees were fired. Veteran agency watchdogs, the inspectors general, were dismissed. The 30-day notice, a legal requirement, was ignored. Chaos ensued.
The agencies, once bastions of expertise, were gutted. Morale plummeted. Fear and uncertainty prevailed. Critics accused Musk of dismantling essential government functions. They pointed to the dangers of concentrated power. They warned of the erosion of democratic norms.
Musk, however, remained undeterred. He argued that his actions were necessary. The government, he claimed, was bloated and inefficient. He promised a leaner, more effective bureaucracy. His supporters cheered his every move. They saw him as a visionary, a disruptor of the status quo. Section 3, Voices of Dissent, Legal Challenges and Public Outcry. Trump and Musk's actions face swift and fierce opposition. 19 Democratic state attorneys general filed suit. Their target: DOGE's access to sensitive documents. A New York judge issued a temporary restraining order. The legal battle had begun.
The fired inspectors general also fought back. 8 of them filed a lawsuit. They alleged wrongful termination. They demanded reinstatement. Their case highlighted the Trump administration's disregard for the rule of law. The courts became a battleground.
Public outcry grew. Trump's approval ratings plummeted. The public's perception of the country's direction worsened. Protests erupted across the nation. People from all walks of life voiced their anger and frustration. Even within the Republican Party, dissent emerged. Lawmakers, once staunch allies, publicly criticized Trump. They expressed concern about his authoritarian tendencies. They questioned his judgment. The Republican Party, once united behind Trump, began to fracture.
The Republican Party, once united behind Trump, began to fracture.
Section 4, A Nation Divided, the Future of American Democracy. America in 2025 found itself at a crossroads. Trump's actions had shaken the foundations of American democracy. The balance of power, carefully crafted over centuries, was under threat. The future remained uncertain.
The international community watched with a mixture of apprehension and alarm. America's retreat from the world stage created a void. Alliances frayed, adversaries sensed opportunity. The global order, already fragile, teetered on the brink.
The questions lingered. Could American democracy withstand this assault? Would the rule of law prevail? Or would Trump's vision of an autocratic America become a reality? Only time would tell. The stakes, however, were higher than ever before.